Kikubor ka Batesi TV. Lawan Rashapi taka Frank Motors, the all-new Altros. Now, with more exciting features.
Ka IZ Group of Institution Bangalore, kadai ka college babatam na banta ka jingpuli nursing but paramedical course, hospital training, pinyo scholarship but 6% ka kam, haki hospital bahedo ha India but shabari. Na banta ka jingpuli ka jingsiyo ka baret but pila bandaj puli da ka education loan. Pila urban chukol ha number khandai nyo saw san rio pranon lani khandai pran rio laisan an riway khandai pra.
Ka jela Meghalaya menta usnem arjar arpulai kan sakhi yaki Tamasa ki bahe kiba onsa Pynlong ha ubnai naiwing arjar arpulai daga Sorkar jela lengba katanat Jngohkai Pyrthei. Menteri katanat Jngohkai Pyrthei jonga Sorkar jela uba pol lengdo ha gajing ikren bat kilat patai kubor ulayatu ban nado ka khat artarik hado ka khat sautarik ubnai risau arjar arpulai on Pynlong shwaya ka Meghalaya Kayak Fest ha kashnong Tam Ribhoi District. Hadian kani on Pynlong pat saya ke Shillong Literary Festival nado ka khat sautarik hado ka khat nriu tarik unai wing arjar arpulai bat ka Tamasa Cherry Blossom ka Pynlong nado ka khat nyu tarik hado ka khat khandai tarik unai wing arjar arpulai. Ulayatu ru baha ka Tamasa Cherry Blossom kinsadon kinong ruai bapaunam na bari kiba kentup yau Ronan Keating, Jonas Blue, Hybrid Theory but Kenny Music hagaba on saya shimenta lang da kinong ruai bapau khmat nagani ke jela Meghalaya. Katba hau benai kelalengkot arjar arpusau katanat Jngohkai Pyrthei kan sa Pynlong saya ka Shillong Blues Fest ban shimenta daki duhalia nagani ke jela bat nabar ke jela.
In the month of October, beginning from the 12th till the 14th, we will be having the Meghalaya Kayak Fest. Meghalaya Kayak Fest at Ribhoi, which part of Ribhoi? Tam. Ribhoi district. And this will be followed by the Shillong Literary Festival in the month of November, from the 14th till the 16th of November, the Shillong Literary Festival. And a major crowd puller of the last few years has been the Shillong Cherry Blossom Festival. This will be scheduled to be held on November 17th till the 19th. That is immediately after the Literary Fest will be the Shillong Cherry Blossom Fest, November 17 till 19. Also in the month of November, we will be hosting the Megong Festival. Megong Festival to be followed by the Winter Tales Festival. As part of Shillong Cherry Blossom Festival, we have a very impressive lineup of artists, and these include Ronan Keating, Jonas Blue, and Hybrid Theory, which will be playing a Linkin Park tribute concert, and Kenny Music. From our very own hills, we will be having Blue Majau, Snow White, Nepalophilia, Taminat, Somersault, the band Phantasm, Empirical Tribe, Street Stories, Banjob, Nok Pante, DJ Zithan, DJ Fabian, Lady G. Then Flintstone, Sukina, Claudia, Young Nati, Hem, Bandap Lingdo, One Job Chocolate, and others. As part of the festival, a lot of other activities will also form part of this year's Cherry Blossom. We will be having food court and beverages, experience zones, kids play zone, karaoke contests, installations, games, graffiti, indigenous fashion, ferry wheel, zip line, etc. Capping this slew of events, we will also be hosting the Shillong Blues Festival in the month of January, tentatively in the month of January. The Shillong Blues Fest 2024, scheduled for January the 6th, will have a constellation of performers including Rudy and the Cool Cats, New Temptation, Quiet Storm, Tony Balsam, Kapil Chetri, The Last Band, Even Flow, Rohan Singhal, Arjun Sen, All Star Band, and Esa Nurani. So these are events that are coming up. We would specifically, I would like to request our media friends to cause maximum publicity for these events. And I'm sure that with your active support, the footfalls this year will be at its peak. As you can see from the various activities that I have indicated, some of them are being introduced for the first time. And apart from that, we are also going global by ensuring that the ticketing is done. We do the e-ticketing, and we will also be maximizing our publicity for the various events. And the first timer would be, of course, the Shillong Blues Fest, which, considering the strength of blues as a genre of music, we will be introducing for the first time. As I indicated the other day, the footfalls, tourist footfalls in Meghalaya have almost reached 15 lakhs. So this should be the crescendo. New places. Yes, we have identified a number of tourist circuits, as we call them, and these will be developed first around the popular spots. For example, the Umyam circuit, the Sora circuit, which are already popular. And apart from that, we are also going out of the way to include new virgin territory, for which the state government has already received or is in the process of receiving funding from external aided agencies like the ADB and the NDB, National Development Bank. Well, if we talk about critics, there will be critics everywhere. But it is not for nothing that Meghalaya is known as the music capital of the country. In fact, a number of musicians are struggling to make both ends meet because of dearth of opportunities. Now we are offering that platform filled with opportunities, and the benefits will go not to just the organizers and the artists taking part in those events, but there will be so many who will benefit indirectly from these number of activities. We just had the International Film Festival.
No, but it should be last year. But
No, this year, as soon as I took over as Minister in charge, within 1 month we had the first International Film Festival. I had inaugurated. How did you forget? We will try to enhance the number. So we'll be going all out with a lot of measures. For instance, we have announced the pedestrianization of Kyntiew, and in place of the sound of hawkers, you will hear the sound of music once that is achieved. And this we hope to achieve within October of this year.
So within October, this pedestrianization of Kyntiew.
Yes, will be completed. A few of our tourist projects, we also have the roads as one of the components of projects which are linked to tourism. But these are only roads which connect or have the potential to add a fillip to tourism. But in general, if you're talking about PWD roads, then PWD roads will have to answer. I mean, I can't really be quoted on why certain roads are bad and why certain roads are in dilapidated condition. You see, we are on a growth trajectory, and therefore there is always space for improvement. And certainly public conveniences need to be installed. Certainly there is a gap between demand and supply, and this is an area we keep improving, we keep learning, and we will certainly ensure that we upscale whatever amenities we have currently.
Because we have our own ticketing portal, we have all the data, we have all the proof of that. We sold about 12,000 tickets day-wise, and we had to refund about 1.25 crores worth of tickets to people, and all that was completed last year within January 1st week. Company loss is still big. We are trying to assess it. Since the work is continuing to this year, we are trying to offset that loss by bringing in sponsors. And tentatively, we lost, like as a brand, we lost about 3.6 crores, but it's not finalized yet because the discussions with the artists are still ongoing right now. So we are trying to make them come back and trying to offset some cost. Definitely we're moving to a bigger venue. It will not be Polo anymore. We don't want to create any traffic problems in Shillong, so we are moving it to the outskirts.
Beginning next year, since there is this constant demand, especially from visitors, we will be having regular shows, one at Usususam Auditorium, which will be hosted by the Arts and Culture Department, along with the support of the Department of Tourism. Second, we also have the Larity, earlier known as SICPAC, International Center for Arts. I had undertaken another inspection of the center, Larity, last week, and we are ready now to open up and start the services of and utilize the 3 theatres that we have inside the center and the amphitheatre outside. So there will be regular events beginning next year. We have provision for 1,000 homestays for this year, for which 75% is subsidized by the government and 25% comes as soft loan from the MRB, which is tied up with government of Meghalaya, with the various homestays.